Summertime Blue. Hey there, Billy Weed Whacker. I'm sitting in my cubicle and I'm hating my life. It's summertime. My kids are hanging by the pool with my wife, and I have friends who have cooler jobs that allow them more time off to travel and hang out. This rut. Well, first of all, dude, the fact that you have a wife and kids at home and you got a cubicle job, you're crushing it. You know, I always thought those cubicle jobs, they gave you the little skinny Michael J. Fox tie, and that's all you got. Anyways, this rut has me thinking about the good times I used to have riding my bike, playing baseball, and hanging out with friends all day till it got dark, and then playing some video games once the mosquitoes got too bad. What are your favorite summertime memories? What do you miss the most? What do I miss the most? Oh, yeah. You know what it is? I just wish there was a way to convey to a kid a mortgage. You know, being in a relationship, property tax, 9-to-5 job, term papers, all of this shit that you have to do. Counting calories, all of that fucking crap. I just wish there was a way. That you know what I miss? I miss my problems that I had as a kid that I thought were huge. That's what I miss. You know? That someone was picking on me at school. That there was some girl I liked and I didn't know what to say. You know? Oh, that the Sunday papers are coming and they're going to be really heavy. When I go to deliver them. Those were my problems. Oh, it's raining today on my paper route. Dude, I had the best childhood when I really go back and think about it, you know? I had a paper route, so from third grade on, I had a paper route. I always had a fucking job, so I always had money. I used to make like $18 a week, okay? When you don't have a car payment, when you don't have a mortgage, when you don't have to pay for food, when you have zero fucking expenses, and all you're into is fucking candy bars and football cards, $18? And a pack of football cards was 35 cents a pack. And it came with a piece of gum. It was unbelievable. We used to live in this old house. It was we lived in the front and these other people lived in the back. It was this beautiful, it was run down, but you could, it's the reason why I bought this old house that I have. The appreciation for the woodwork and stuff. And, what I always thought was cool is that it had two stairways. Like a lot of old houses have a stairway in the front and the stairway in the back, and I always thought that was cool as shit. But what they did was they put dividers up in the middle and built another kitchen in the back, and the back stairway was a smaller place, and then the front we had the bigger one because we have a bigger family. And this fucking place had unfinished Blair Witch basement, like one of those last century, I should say, foundations that always had the smell of dampness and all of that shit. That was downstairs. We had a ping pong table, which was just an unfinished piece of plywood with a net on it and the paddles, right? A bunch of other shit down there and spiders. We'd play that down there, and you had the washer and dryer down there, which we had up on 2x4s because every time it fucking rained, it flooded down there. And the pump never worked. Like, you had to go down there and put on your big fucking rain boots and turn on the pump. And then on the next floor up, there was a dining room, a living room, and a kitchen. And then you went up the stairs, and the woodwork, the banister and all that was fucking incredible. Like I said, it needed a little TLC, but then you went upstairs, and to the right was a bedroom, and to the left was two other bedrooms, and then there was another bathroom. And then when you went through the bathroom, there was another door that led up to a third floor that had two more rooms up there. Like, you didn't have to crouch down. It was this old fucking house. But up there, we didn't have any AC in that house, and the second floor was bad enough. And you got up on the third floor, and you, literally risked fucking heat stroke. And it was this incredible old house that we rented for the majority of my childhood. And next to it had this giant field. And we used to go out there all summer. We played baseball during baseball season. During the winter, we played football. My dad put up a basketball rim, and it was funny. He wasn't a sports guy, and he thought a regulation rim was 9 feet. So we had a 9-foot fucking basketball rim on a slanted fucking driveway. No wonder I sucked at that sport. Yeah. We used to ride bikes. All of that shit before video games and the internet and all that. You just went outside, climbed trees. We used to climb up this fucking tree. I lived at like 15 minutes south of Boston. I don't know what it was. So we were probably like 10, 12 miles outside the city. And we used to climb up a tree that was high enough that we could see the Prudential Building and the John Hancock Building. Two biggest buildings in Boston. You know, both insurance companies. Go figure, right? They never fucking pay anybody. We used to climb all the way up those fucking things. We were a member of this fucking town pool. We'd ride our bikes down there. We just stay down at the pool from 1 to 7 every fucking day. Swimming all day. Just no fucking worries. Your life was a vacation. It was fucking ridiculous. And all you had was this bullshit homework. And I was such a pussy, I couldn't even get through. I hate doing homework. My life was a fucking joke. My life has never been better. It was never better, and you just don't even realize it. When you didn't have rent, you had no fucking worries. Sitting around eating fucking candy bars that you don't even get fat. It's fucking hilarious. So that's what I miss. I miss all of that. All of that shit. Those fucking elementary school days right into like junior high. And once you started getting into junior high, then that's when people really started to break off into cliques. People started their first fucking drinking and drug abuse, and then all the bullshit starts and all that fucking crap. That's what kind of where it went off the rails for me. Yeah, man, I miss all of that shit. It's fucking perfect. Dude, when you don't have any expenses and you're making $18 a week and your hobby costs you 35 cents a whack, I mean, you're the king of the world. So, I miss all of that. I miss all of that shit. That's what I would say. Let me get to the questions. Jesus Christ. Oh, I guess that was a question. I got so involved in that, I forgot it was.